Welcome back, everybody! What do you think we're going to be doing today, everyone? Do you think I'm going to be not objecting, or do you think I'm going to be objecting? I don't really know yet! I actually did save, though, so I could do whatever I want. Let's just see... Let's just not object for no reason. Every lead I thought I had has been squashed. This is really the end. Edgeworth, I'm sorry. Closed my eyes. What was it I had been doing all this time? Wasn't my whole life leading up to today? But now that I'm here, I know I failed. Mia, I'm sorry. Not? Okay, no. I didn't want it to be like that, or did I? Maybe I did. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, not yet. Ugh. Huh? Maya? What? Object! Your only weapon! Are you okay? Nick? What's happening to me? I have to think. Wait, don't think. Act. Your Honor! I object. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object him? Ooh. Nick! I don't know. His case is perfect. Oh no! Ah. It must exist. The second bullet. Ugh. What? What did you say? Nothing. The second bullet must exist? But where? Someone took it. ... It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers for Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet, it exists. What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just, someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. What? Who? The murderer! The murderer? Then tell us just who is this murderer? I'm still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the second bullet. Why would he? Huh? First of all, how would he have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for the bullet? The murderer had to find it. The murderer didn't need it. They didn't need it, but I don't know. Maybe they did have to. But yeah, they needed to find it. I don't freaking know. Of course there was a need. That's why he took it. Bah, what possible reason could he have had? Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene of the crime with him is the bullet would be proof. The murderer was cautious. The bullet would be proof. Or maybe he thought that with the bullet would be used as proof. Proof? It was a special bullet, so he took it with him. If that was the case, then he would have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Huh? Why would he only take one of the two shots fired? Oh, right. Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through? Perhaps I haven't, but oh well. I'm going to have to penalize you. This isn't going so well. Was there some pressing... Well, I mean, I already... There's the only other option. The murderer didn't need it. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Bah! The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. Had to take it. The murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take that bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance... For instance, what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer? The bullet hit the murderer? Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head. What if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murder, the murderer himself was shot. And he left with the second bullet still inside, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime. Yes. I guess that's how it would work, yes? But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean the murderer came from outside, yes. Oh dear, have we gotten to the bottom of this perhaps? I don't know who's talking. The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges, and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. Yeah, he's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick! Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow! It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured? Which would mean it can only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Oh man. Something wrong, Mr. Wright. You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? Save it now. Save it for a better time. Say it now, what the heck? Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect. ... Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? My hands are shaking. The what? Von Karma! Von Karma! ... You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor, sitting right there? Bah! You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no. Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify. Nick! Let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use. Take this. Edgeworth. I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. ... Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere. But where?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
It's impossible to prove, but I don't think so, actually. Because this actually seems a little bit crazy, but what if that was actually the one, though? What if it wasn't really in Gregory Edgeworth? That wouldn't I don't know, actually. That would be kind of weird, though. Wouldn't really make any sense. Exhibit A is written on the back, but I don't know. What? Oh? Wait, no. But yeah, Gregory Edgeworth would be the one because Yanni Yogi shot him. That means it would come from the door. I don't know, actually. Am I on the right track? I might not be on the right track here. I might just be going crazy for no reason here. You've got to be kidding me! No way! Okay, yeah, sure. Show evidence. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much.
What?
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... metal detector. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. So then, I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed the surgery on himself. ... You don't mean... I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Is that even possible? For all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. ...
I refuse.
You refuse? But refusing this means... you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. Order! 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 Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
The statute of limitations runs out in this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Enough! I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. ... Beep, 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 beep. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet! ... Mr. Von Karma? ...
You!
It was you! ...
I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. ... Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
But, Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is you who must prove something here, Mr. Wright. Not I.
Mr. Wright. Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6?
Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence.
It's because you took it out of the records room yesterday.
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright.
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You were close. 1 day away from freedom. You see, I have proof.
What?
Who would have thought you would have dug your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident.
And here...
And here's my proof. Oh dear. What is that proof though? I wonder. Could it be the DL6 bullet perhaps? But it still doesn't make any sense. Or does it? I mean, we have to use this for something, right? And this is the final proof, so... That's... Hey, bullet.
Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings? You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We can analyze both bullets, and if the markings match, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma?
That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know.
Help, I can't breathe.
Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
Stop breathing my air! Stop you! Stop breathing my air!
Get away! Get away from my father!
Bang. Ugh.
It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed!
That's a mirror image of what he was doing earlier. Mr. Von Karma.
Only you would defy me. So it was you. You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade.
Good lord.
I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death, death.
15 years earlier.
Mr. Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry.
Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. Wait, who's saying this?
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. ...
Edgeworth!
It was a shock like none I've ever known.
Me?
Oh wait, it's still Von Karma speaking.
Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out in the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button and nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then, it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge.
What?
What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it.
Very well. And that was the end of everything that ever happened. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
You were innocent. You are innocent. ... As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty again!
Yeah, so he's innocent. Yeah, congratulations!
That is all. The court is adjourned. Oh boy, what a case that was indeed. December 28th, 5:38 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2. Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. I know. I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory. ... So it's finally over, Edgeworth. ... Right. Yeah? ... I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try thank you. I see. ... Thank you, right. You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that. Ooh, sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. Dear.
Whoa! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month, but who cares?
See? Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. Eat some instant noodles, dang it! That's how you say thank you. I see. Ahem. Whoop! ... I feel foolish. Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all! Lotta! Y'all were great in there! Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats! Thank you all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. No, you didn't. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in that cookie jar even if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Question mark? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh? It's over, Nick. My life is over. Really? We're going back to square one here? Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Kiance. She's going to live in Paris. Okay, jeez. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Larry.
Yo, Edgy, there you are.
Yes, here I am.
Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration.
Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Harry Butts, you came along tonight too. My treat, pal. Huh? Oh, thanks. I'm looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah? What's up?
That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it.
The lunch money. Hold on a second. I actually want to save just in case they make me present something at the end of this, because they made me do that in a different case. It was the, what was it, the Larry case, I think it was? Or did they might have, no, they also did it in the Will Powers case. They did it in both the cases then, I guess. Or actually, wait.
I don't remember, everyone, jeez.
That envelope has got money in it. Okay. Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. ... $38 exactly. Nick! Wasn't it exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? $38. No. No! Larry, it was you?
What are you so surprised about, Wright?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day 15 years ago.
You're one to talk, Edgeworth. You didn't remember it, apparently.
Larry took the day off, but he was bored. He came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
I never was good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well.
Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
I know.
Really, Wright, I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, this is sure an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth. You should have told me. No, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'd say so, yes.
There you have it. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did.
Well, I'd call you a goody two-shoes to the extreme.
Yeah, you get worked up too easily, too. Death! The death sentence for both of you. Man, if only I had known, I'd have become a prosecutor. And I can just imagine Phoenix as a prosecutor. That would not fit at all.
The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. Thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
Edgeworth.
Want to switch, right?
Hey, y'all! Line up, I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time, let's go! And after that, dinner's on me! A photo. Where's the photo? I want a photo, dang it. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, although Edgeworth was still in detention. Why? Why was he still in detention? December 29th, 5:02 a.m. Wright & Co. offices. Why so early? Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5 o'clock? Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter? Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Goodbye? What time is it? Ah, the first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station. To the station, no. You gotta hurry, Phoenix. You're gonna be too late, man. ... I guess I'm too late. ... Hey! Nick! Maya! Dot dot dot! Dot dot dot! Dot dot dot! So, you're leaving? Yeah! It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Wait! What? Dot dot dot. I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Show Maya some evidence to help cheer her up. Yeah, it was the bullet, of course. A bullet? Von Karma was convinced he had taken all of the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me. Nick! Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. Dot dot dot! Dot dot dot! I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm going to complete my training and come back. Dot dot dot. Okay, I'll be waiting. Dot dot dot. Of course you will! You can't run that office by yourself, you're hopeless! I don't know about that. So, bye! Bye. And that was the day they never met again, but they really did, because, I don't know, they just did for some reason. That's how it works, after all. Thanks, Nick! Thanks, Nick, thanks, Nick, thanks, Nick, thanks, Nick! Anyway. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Oh really, you don't say? Huh, don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you would like to rethink that claim. Yes, Your Honor, it's auto-advancing. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Objection. Okay, that was it. Well, that was it for case 4 anyway, so... Well, I don't really know what to say about... Oh. Hey, pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a happy new year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Whoop! Detective Gumshoe! Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Well, that's cool anyway. Graphics Kumiko Susuke. That's probably very bad Japanese pronunciation. But anyway, though. I guess they're just gonna be doing this. I think they did the same thing in... I don't know. Huh, Nick? Oh, who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. I need to read faster, dang it. That Missy's a nice lady, but she ain't not exactly what you call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah. Oh, good old Larry. Well, anyway though, everyone, what'd you think? I mean, I don't know about case 5 yet, but what do you think of the game so far? If assuming that was it.
Oh, right? Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful.
I feel like I might have changed that ever so slightly anyway, but anyway, whatever. It's not important, or is it? Maybe it is important. Maybe I shouldn't have changed it too much. Phoenix Wright. Ah, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit to. For yes. Oh, you should know, I've taken over management of Gatewater Hotel. You should be in the area, please stop by. Did he say security? He's still carrying a teacup set and whatnot. It's kind of interesting. Well then, programmers, you did pretty well, I'd say. Phew. Phoenix Wright, yes. Mia's understudy. I wonder how he's doing. I haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Anyway, though, my goodness, I don't have a lot of time to talk, but some of you were making comments about my Von Karma voice. Some of you said it was fitting, others you said other things. I don't know.
Phoenix That's right! He, an actor! Well, I'm not buying it! You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix! Did you know that there's some other DVD? I'm supposed to keep it straight.
Jeez. Don't worry, I really like that voice. I really do. But anyway, I really just can't get a moment to actually speak, can I? I'm pleased to announce the Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know. Anyway, the comments about Von Karma, though, some of you thought it was fitting, but others you kind of wish I had done a German accent with him. To be honest, I have no idea how I'd do a German accent with that deep of a voice. I don't know. I just don't know how that would work exactly.
Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway?
I'm assuming Phoenix is talking to all these people, but why is he talking to all these people exactly? I mean, my goodness, it's like, geez. Hey, let me go revisit all the people I've talked to over the last year.
Right, who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, alright? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day. And I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ah, what a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy my tender age.
Sure. Right. I guess it would be for someone your age anyway, sure. Who we got this time? Hey, Lana, what's up?
Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Wait, who is she speaking to? Huh, me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there is a ghost. For real, now that's talent. Now I'm gonna be famous.
Jeez, my goodness. She always has, like, some excuse to go off and do something photography related. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't even remember what she was studying in college, but I wouldn't be surprised if she was studying something college related. Oh, maybe there was a ghost there. Really? They were just holding a random sign that said victory? Sure. I guess I believe it. Or do I? Capcom, congratulations on a fine... What? Oh. Okay, don't do that to me now. Not ready yet. Rise from the ashes. A brand new episode has been added. Save cleared stage data up to this point. Yeah, why not, I guess. Go ahead and make the save then. And we'll say, yay, we're good, I suppose. There it is, Manfred Von Karma. Also, I guess someone told me I was pronouncing his name incorrectly too. I'm a little bit surprised, to be honest. Like, I forget the exact pronunciation, but apparently it's not Manfred, it's like Manfred or something. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry if I screw that up again, but apparently it's interesting like that. Anyway though, Rise from the Ashes. I guess I will... I don't know if I should take a look at that right now or what, but either way, though, as I was saying, though, Manfred Von Karma apparently was like, okay, sure, Von Karma's like, he's got a deep voice. That's what I was going for. Obviously, his objection was like, objection! Like, how can I not give him a deep voice? But it doesn't sound German either, so how do I... Even if I did give him a German accent... Which he wasn't really even doing in his objection thing right there. Objection chant. Like, objection. Did you hear any German accent in that? I don't, personally. But even if I was to add a German accent, how would I add a German accent to a voice that deep? I'm sure there's got to be a way, but I don't know how I could force myself to do that. It just doesn't seem like it'd be possible. Like, I'd be having to do two voices at once, and that seemed like that'd be... impossible anyway. I don't know. Maybe it is impossible. Maybe it's not impossible. But anyway, I guess I don't know if this is going to be finale question mark or what, but I might give this a shot and see what happens, I suppose, anyway. And then if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Who knows? We don't know yet. Hopefully it will work. Hopefully we can keep playing this game. Otherwise I'll have to put the poll up and we'll have to do some more we'll have to put more Zestiria episodes up. I don't know if I'll be putting if it doesn't work, I don't know if I'll be I don't know if I'll be putting 2 Zestiria episodes up a day or if I'll just be doing I don't know. I might just be doing 1 a day still just to keep it manageable. But I don't know, who knows? We'll see, I suppose. I'm not decided quite yet on what I'm going to be doing, but we'll see. Anyway, everyone, this is the last episode. Thanks for joining me. I might actually upload another video just showing that it failed maybe. I don't know. I don't want to just be like, oh, here's Asteria, it failed, oh my gosh. Now you have no idea. Holy cow, I can't believe it.
So anyway, I'll see you all later. If it fails, you'll probably see it on video anyway. So until then, I'll see you all later, everyone. Bye-bye!